it says, and let your servant prosper this day, I pray, and grant him mercy in the sight of this man. Also, in Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 29, we find this statement, then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me, because they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. They would have none of my counsel and despised my every rebuke. So notice once again the idea that Israel is rejected by God at this point because she did not choose the fear of the Lord. In other words, we can choose to fear God or we can choose not to fear God. It's not something arbitrary that God plants in the hearts of some people and not in the hearts of other people. It's something that we must choose to allow God to plant in our heart. Incidentally, the Bible also says that to fear God or the fear of the Lord is something that can be taught. You can learn it. Notice Psalm 34 and verse 11. Psalm 34 and verse 11. There the psalmist says, come, you children, listen to me. I will teach you the fear of the Lord. So the fear of the Lord is a learned phenomenon. It can be taught as we have fellowship and communion with God. But now we must ask the question, what does it really mean to fear God? Well, in order to answer this question, we need to examine the expression fear God and also the expression fear of the Lord as it's found in all of the Bible. Perhaps you know that the book of Revelation contains over 1,000 references to the Old Testament alone, which means that Revelation is getting much of its information from all of the rest of Scripture, from all of the rest of the Bible. So if we want to know what the first angel's message means when it says, fear God, we need to see what that expression means in the rest of Scripture. You see, the expression, the fear of God or the fear of the Lord, is like a many-edged diamond. Each edge is a different aspect of what it means to fear God. So we must look at the entire biblical testimony about this expression or these expressions. Now, by definition, the expression fear God or the fear of the Lord involves respect, awe, reverence, and worship towards God. And the reason why we are to have this respect, this awe, this reverence, and this spirit of worship for God is because He is our Creator and we are His creatures. Notice Psalm 33 and verses 6 through 9 where this is brought out clearly. Psalm 33 verses 6 through 9. It says there, by the word of the Lord, the heavens were made. Notice creation. And all the host of them by the breath of His mouth. He gathers the waters of the sea together as a heap. He lays up the deep in storehouses. Let all the earth fear the Lord. Let all the inhabitants of the earth were inhabitants of the world stand in awe of Him. So why are we supposed to fear the Lord and stand in awe of the Lord? It's simply because God is the what? The Creator, and we are creatures. Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 6 through 10. Jeremiah chapter 10, verses 6 through 10 adds to this idea. It says there,